Hey guys, it's Mary Lee, the Diamond Dinosaur, the Double D33 coming at you from my lair. Gonna do a little something different today on my channel rather than a work in progress, because I have several canvases to unbox. I normally don't unbox canvases on my channel because I feel like there's a lot of content creators that already do that. So, but yeah, I have I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to unbox. 4 of those are Diamond Art Club, and the other 4 are the one with the diamond art. So I'm gonna start with the ones with the diamond art, and we'll go from there. So let me get this unboxed. We can chitty chat while that's happening. Okay. So here's their packaging. The one with the diamond art. Every sparkle tells a story. You have their socials. This tells you what each box includes. You get an inventory sheet, the poured glue canvas, diamond drills, a diamond painting toolkit, which includes a tray, wax, and storage caddy, a pen, a multi-place for attachments, tweezers, and washi tape. It is poured glue on the canvases. It is a lace edge with a velvet back. So I did open this already because when it shipped to me and I received it, I was like, wow, that's an awful small box for 4 diamond paintings. Yeah, well, that's pretty much because they rolled 2 canvases together. So let me do this. Pull out the drills. And the sticker sheets for each canvas. So this one is for Krampus. And then the other one is for Beer Dragon. So let's lurk, shall we? Okay, first one, let's look at Krampus. So it's a 40 by 50. Pretty much the same as most. They have the legend on either side of the diamond painting of it here and then here. Again, the edges are scalloped to avoid fraying, and your glue is very tacky, which is awesome. I've been looking for a Krampus diamond painting since before Christmas, when I decided to use Krampus as my story for my Christmas premiere. I've been trying to find a good version of Krampus, and I just couldn't find one. And then my friend hooked me up with this particular company because she saw this Krampus. So thank you, Mary. Krampus is probably one of my favorite Christmas holiday stories and legends. So coming from a European descent in Germany and England and stuff like that, because Krampus is still very popular and very much alive, the legend, in Austria and Germany and countries like that. So I'm very happy with it. I can't wait to start it. It is the perfect size. And here's Krampus's, all the drills. He is round, but all the drills, they pretty much come pre-bagged, so you could work right out of these bags if you wanted to. Let me slide y'all down this way. You could pretty much work right out of these bags if you chose to. Some people do that. I'll do it sometimes. It just depends on how many whiffs I have and how much storage I have currently. So let me put this aside. Move Krampus over here and bring out Beer Dragon. I am a fan of Stanley Morrison's art. Again, this is 60 by 60 square. And one of my favorite things that he does is the drink dragon. So I already have gin and tonic. I have Old Manhattan, or I have the old fashioned, I have the Manhattan. I have a few of the beer dragons, or the whiskey or drink dragons. But I also have pumpkin dragon, watermelon dragon, strawberry dragon. So I really like his artwork when it comes to these dragons. So I'm very, very happy with what I've seen so far. Now, I have not done one of his kits, but I do own quite a few of them. So the 3 that I got from the one with the diamond art, they're not available on Diamond Art Club. So this was Beer Dragon. I think I got Champagne Dragon, and then the other one was Garlic Dragon to go along with pumpkin and strawberry and watermelon. So again, it's poured glue. You have a legend. You have a legend here down either side. The drill field is very, very clear. The glue is nice and tacky. It doesn't feel like it's that overly poured glue that your drills are going to slide as you're pushing them down if you're a hard placer. The colors are fantastic. It doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of confetti. There's going to be confetti, but it looks like you can almost multi-place the confetti. It's not a single placing confetti. So again, here's their socials down here. They're on their website, the one with diamondart.com, Instagram, and Facebook. So yeah, so these are a couple that I cannot wait to start. Unfortunately, I do have to put them kind of back in the boxes, the box that they came in, because, you know, I don't want to not do that. So yeah, let's try to get them back, because the boxes are relatively tiny that they're in. So I wish they would have come in a bag, each one, but I understand why they, you know, you're trying to save money somewhere, even if that means, you know, these companies, because this is companies from the UK, these companies try really hard because they've got the tariffs and such, so they try really, really hard to make it easier on the customers sometimes to save money. So let me open up the toolkit, because I normally don't use the toolkits because I have my own pens and my own trays. So it comes with a black felt bag, the one with the diamond art. It comes with your tray, these really cute little tweezers, which I don't really have any bent tweezers, and it comes with washi tape. Here's your multi-placer there. And then here's another multi-placer that's in the pen. There you go. It looks like this is a 7 and this is probably a 3 or a 4. Comes with your squishy and your clear pen. And then your drill. Oh, there's another multi-placer that's probably a 2. And here's your wax. Just the standard pink wax. So I'm probably going to put this little tool bag for my daughter. So she likes the pink wax. And these I will just not keep. Okay, so I'm trying to get this situated, guys, because I'm not used to doing an unboxing on my table. So I think I can let me unplug this light. That'd probably be the best thing, right? Let me unplug it. That might just make it a little bit easier. Okay. So this next one, again, are my Stanley Morrison dragons. But I was really shocked to see that these came in 2 to a box. So I was a little like, wait a minute, what? Oh, wait. Okay. So here's the drills. Both of these are square. This is Garlic Dragon. That's a pretty spectrum of color. A lot of purples. And then this is Champagne Dragon with some muted and then some brighter colors. It does look like, I'm gonna probably bet and guess that the sticker sheet for these two are in with the other ones. So, okay, here again is Garlic Dragon. Sitting on some garlic. You have your legend over here. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see it. This has a total of 85 colors. So you can see that that's going to be probably a lot of confetti at some point. I'm trying to see if there's any special drills. It doesn't really look like there's any special drills. But it is a 50 by 65. Again, you have your socials here. And then up top you have your branding for the one with the diamond art. So yeah, this is the Garlic Dragon, which is adorable. I'm not even gonna lie, it's so cute. You can never go wrong with dragons. And for somebody who's a dinosaur, someone who's just a dinosaur in spirit, you know, dragons are pretty close to dinos. And this is Champagne Dragon. It's a lot taller than the others, I believe. So like here's your end. It is actually 50 by 75. So again, looks like there's going to be quite a bit of color blocking and confetti. There's 58 colors in this one. Doesn't look like there's any special drills in here. So yeah, I love this line. I might actually enhance this with some purple enhancements in the eyes. Just so pretty. Yeah, this one might be one of my favorites. I think it's just very, very cute. So that being said, I'm going to pull this down a little bit. And again, forgive me if you guys feel like I'm going too fast. But again, I'm not used to unboxing on my channel. So, okay, we have, I don't think this is gonna fit back in the box, guys. So let me see if I can, gotta re-roll this in some way. See, there's a reason I don't unbox, because I can't get anything back the way it goes. So that being said, while I'm doing this, I hope everybody it's relatively early on a Saturday morning. I hope everybody has fun plans and good weather for the weekend, because God knows about anybody else. I live on the East Coast, in the northern part of it, and not even gonna lie, sometimes this weather is literally crazy. So that being said, 2 boxes from the one with the diamond art, 2 canvases in each box. However, they really only provide you with 1 toolkit. So I guess that's another way for them to save money. But these are my first kits ever from the one with the diamond art. So there's those. Now we can tear into these. Okay, here we go with the diamond art one. which you guys have probably already seen an unboxing of these kits. So I'm probably gonna try to make this as brief as I can. There's one. And here's two. So both are square. So I think we're going to start on this beast. This is the Spectrum of Dragons. Again, as a dinosaur myself, I do tend to love dragons. I think a lot of popularity from dragons has come from Game of Thrones and House of Dragon. House of the Dragon. So, I mean, dragons are pretty awesome. They're pretty awesome creatures. So, when I first started diamond painting back in 2021, 2022, there was a kit that came out from Diamond Art Club. I'm pretty sure it was Diamond Art Club, called, I don't know if it was Spectrum of Color or something, Spectrum of Trees, whatever. And it was different trees, and each tree was a different color of the spectrum. And I literally thought that was so pretty. I did not purchase it because it just wasn't my thing. Like, I didn't want a bunch of trees, right? So when they came out with Spectrum of Dragons, I was kind of like, okay, well, now you sold me. You definitely sold me here, sis. So, yeah. Let's see what we got. And I know this is going to be a really big canvas. If I remember correctly. And again, guys, this is awkward for me because I don't really unbox canvases, especially on my table. My table is just a small drafting table, so it's just big enough for what I need it to work on. Usually, most of my unboxings are done on my counter across the room, but unfortunately, there's no way that these canvases were going to fit there. So let's see what we have. It's your standard toolkit with the plastic. It's your standard Diamond Art Club toolkit. You have your plastic, your pen, and it looks like this is the white. I'm assuming it's the white. I don't use the Diamond Art Club pens, but it's probably the clear. Yeah, it's the clear wax. I don't use these, but I know people who do. They're just not my thing. So your trays, I do have a bunch of these trays that I do keep, and so here's wax and the red wax that my daughter loves so much, and a multi-placer. So I'll just dismantle this as I go, because I'll put this over on my shelf with my other DAC canvas thingies. So let me put this back in the bag, because I think I have somebody who wants those pens. Okay, so let's look at the card. It looks like it's to be a bronze. It is a bronze. And it is the Spectrum of Dragons. So, put the card there. And put the sticker sheet, which you guys all know what that looks like. There are 100 colors of this canvas. There's your sticker sheet. And this is what they look like. And I haven't really talked to anybody who's done this canvas yet. But I think I might make this a whip in the fact that I could do one color dragon a month or whatever, because this is just going to be huge. I've never done a kit with 100 colors. So this is probably going to be a lot. So this is terrible, like doing this. I can't even get it on camera because of my light. It's a mess, guys. It is truly a mess. And apologies for it. Oh, there's like no end in sight. Okay, so here's your drills, and trust and believe that is a large array of color for sure. Okay. The way we're going to do this is we're going to do it. I'm just going to pull it so you guys can see. So here's your red dragon right here. And here's our orange dragon. It's there. Clearly, we know what color this is. This is our yellow dragon. Our green dragon. Which green is everything. Go birds. Your blue dragon is here. Right here. Right. And then here's another dragon. Like here, I don't know. Like a teal dragon is this one, and then this is just blue. It's like a different shade of blue. And then you go into the purple. So, just long. Probably, I'm going to say, as far as the length goes, I think it'll be on here. It is 76 inches by 20. So it is 76 inches long. So that's what? 36 inches is 3 feet. 72 inches would be 6 feet. So is that right? 36 and 36 is 72. That's 6 feet. So like probably like 6.5 feet long, maybe. I don't know. It's a Saturday and I don't do math on Saturdays. So there you have it. But anywho, we're gonna try and get this back. You know what? I'm not even gonna attempt to get this back in the box. I'm just gonna roll it up. I might be able to get it back in the box this way. Because I just don't think I can get it back into the actual box with everything in it. So, as you can see, the drill bags are labeled with the name of the kit. I have a lot of my kits over there in my cabinets. A lot of them are already open and out of the boxes because it was the easiest way to store them, because I could lay them kind of flat in the cabinet and not have to fight and take up storage with all the boxes. So I just don't think I could get this rolled back up in here. You know, I just didn't think I could. So I'm going to put it back in the box, just like this. Just like this. Putting it back in the box. And the drills, I have, I keep my drills that are not boxed. Where if the box is open and the kit is out of the box, I have baskets in the cabinet that I just stack the drills in the baskets and store them that way, because that's kind of like the easiest way to do it. So them right there. And let's go on to the next one. Okay. Again, guys, I'm sorry if my camera's a little off kilter. It's because I'm not used to doing it. Okay. This one is from the same actual release, called Celestial. I think it's Celestial Dragon. I thought it was so pretty. I fell in love with it the minute I saw it, but then I saw Spectrum of Dragons later in the week, and I was like, oh, well, now I need both dragons. So I did receive both of the dragons. Guys, I'm not going to go into the toolkit. I'm just going to because it is pretty much the same toolkit. I'm just going to pop out the tray here. Because again, I have a little caddy over there that I use for these trays. So again, it's just another form of, I guess you could say, storage, right? As you're working on your kits. This is another big one. Again, let's see. I have so many kits over there to unbox, and I just don't do it. There's Interstellar Dragon, not Galaxy Dragon, so it's Interstellar, or Celestial. It's Interstellar Dragon, and it is 27.6 inches by 34.7, and the card is a bronze. Oh, let's see, we have 102 colors. So yeah, there's that. Okay, let's see. So here's your color spectrum. They're all they're pretty, but I don't know. Definitely not as bright as the Spectrum of Dragons, but that's a whole different look. So I kind of do like how they have very natural blend of colors in the browns and the orange, like the light orange and stuff. So I kind of like that a lot. He goes this way. So again, I'm going to hold it this way and pull it down so you guys can see it, because it is way big for my light. So a lot of colors. This is going to be really probably heavy confetti. I do like that Diamond Art Club, because like again, it's been a while since I've done a new kit. I do like the fact that their plastic cover is thicker, so it's going to be easier to rip and do the tearaways. So yep, this is Interstellar Dragon. I love his little face. He's very happy. He's smiling. He's having a good day. So this is going to be everyone's face at the end of the weekend, because we are going to have a good weekend. So again, I don't know if you guys can see him. Let me take him this way. I'll hold my light and pull him this way. So yeah, you have your legend up top, or your branding, do what makes you sparkle, Diamond Art Club. You have your legend of colors down the side. Again, the edges are scalloped and poked to prevent fraying. You guys know the drill. The DAC glue is, DAC canvases are just amazing. You know, there's a reason why they are everyone's go-to. I feel like, you know, there's an old saying that always goes around that you kind of get what you pay for. So, you know, people who, you know, you do you. You like the Temu, the Amazon machine, that's great. You do unlicensed. I have some unlicensed kit, what we like to call China mail sometimes. I have some Amazon stuff. Actually, I'm working on a Seattle Seahawks one for my husband, because he's a Seahawks fan that he got me a couple years ago on Amazon. So we all have those kits. It's not picking one over the other or saying this one's not as good as this one. It just is it's just what people prefer. I started on strictly Amazon kits, and then I got my first Diamond Art Club, which was the Plague Doctor from Christopher Lavelle, and I've never looked back. So I have some Dreamer design, I have some Diamond Art Club, the one with the diamond art, I have some Ricari, I have some Sheen, I have some Amazon Temu, which I'll be opening shortly as another unboxing, but I figured I'd do the big ones first because I know they're going to be, I'm going to struggle bus. I have to go away. Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Let me take a sip of coffee, though, because it is early and I've yet to drink any of my coffee. Sometimes I need to keep my throat fresh because I am still getting over a cold. I'm gonna have to set like up a whole room. I need one of those, like a camera for my ceiling light. And I can do these bigger unboxings at my kitchen table. I can just attach my camera to my chandelier. Good Lord. Okay. These are the two that I got with the Super Bowl sale. For whatever reason, this little witch has caught my eye. She's adorable. She's from Molly Harrison, 25.6 inches by 34.3. I think she's so cute that when she came back in stock, I really wanted to get her, and they put the sale up, you know, buy one, get one 50% off. So I do love, one of my favorite artists is Enes Guerrero. I liked this. It wasn't one of my favorite ones of her, but this also came back in stock at the same day. So in order for me to really be able to utilize that sale and that discount, you really kind of had to buy something the same price, you know, because if not, you're not going to save anything, you know. So I'm glad that they came out, got restocked together, because I was able to use the discount and get both. So yeah, I do love Enes. I have quite a few of hers. Actually, one of my whips is an Enes. I'm currently still working on Rococo Dream, which I used for the Pink and Black 2026 paint along event. So, okay. Here we go for Enes. Again, your toolkit, basic toolkit. This might, let me see. This might be a little bit, I don't know how long it's been since they switched from the white putty to the clear. It's probably been a while, clearly, because again, I don't pay attention to these pens. I have no use for them. I don't use them. You know, I kind of wish Diamond Art Club did not come out with their own pen to an extent, but I understand why they did, because a lot of people do use the standard toolkit that comes with it. So it was definitely an upgrade to their toolkit, right? The trays, my daughter loves the trays. I know a lot of people who love the trays. So I started keeping the trays so I can put them in this caddy, and I'll show you that when it gets a little bit more full. I do have enough trays for the caddy, probably another caddy, but I don't open my kits as they come. I'm only doing this because I felt like I wanted to see the dragons, so that's why these are getting unboxed. So here's the trading card for Season of the Witch. It is a bronze, aren't they all? Let's just go with that. And here's your sticker sheet. There are 37 colors in this kit, so we all know they're probably going to be very muted colors. A lot of the NS ones are that way with the dark art, and that's fine because I do love me some dark artwork. Okay. Again, this is going to be one of those longer canvases. Trying to get it so you guys can see. I'm sorry, I have one of the moonlights, and I keep apologizing, and I know I don't have to. I have one of those moonlights, half moonlights, crescents, so it's not as wide as you would like, but it serves its purpose. Again, I normally don't unbox. So here's your drills for Season of the Witch. Very all natural, very natural palette, color-wise. So there's that. Here's your drill field, obviously with that very clear. Your paper, your plastic cover is definitely, just move it back a little bit. Definitely thicker, which is awesome because it allows you to it'll make it easier to tear off, you know. Because I don't even really use release papers that much anymore. I usually just use the tearaway, or I'm sectioning it and cutting it with the washi tape. So yeah, this is Season of the Witch. She is lovely. I love her face. I love her eyes, and her lips are, she's just going to be stunning. So, yeah, maybe I can come up with a, I know there was someone a couple years ago, did an Ennis Guerrero, I don't know whether it's an Ennis Guerrero paint-along event or just an event in general. So hopeful that I could find another Ennis event and do, but I have yet to be able to find one. So I know that I did see that they're going to be trying to do the Lavelle-thon again, and Christopher Lavelle is my top artist. I love his work. Yeah, he's my top. Probably him, Ennis. I have some Sarah Richter, Mrs. Butterdee. Everybody loves Mrs. Butterdee. She's always a good one to do when you're tired of doing squares and dark colors. So Mrs. Butterdee is definitely the go-to when you need to perk me up when you're getting too dark. So yeah. So that is the Season of the Witch by Ennis Guerrero. And then here's this little queen right here. She is the cutest little girl. And she kind of actually reminds me maybe of my own daughter, because my daughter had poker straight hair when she was growing up, and it was blonde, and she just has a cute little face. And my daughter, if I must say so myself, I'm probably biased, also has a cute little face, even though she is going to be hitting the big 2-8 this week, coming on the 17th. So all right. Oh. Again, I hope you guys got some really fun plans for today, for the weekend actually. I mean, I know for myself, I'm going to try to do whatever I can. I do have a dentist appointment today, but I want to try and really work on some of my whips, because I made the big mistake. I don't know if it was a mistake, but I want to try and cut down on my stash, right? I'm trying to do a no-buy and just shop from my own stash. Now, am I failing at my no-buy? Yes, 100% I am failing at my no-buy. But I thought in order for me to work on that, I decided that I wanted to have at least 4 whips going at all times for the year. Where normally I would just do 1 kit at a time, maybe 2. But I decided that I was going to try to keep 4 going. And I thought if I did some events, that would help me. Well, that just overwhelmed me. I was in Mary Morales, the Pink and Black, the Ivy Dollamore. I'm doing a temperature chart, so it just became very overwhelming. So, yeah, I probably won't be doing that again. But here's her card, the Little Wanderer. She is bronze. And then my sticker sheet. There are a total of 73 colors. So, it just kind of reminds me of the child version of Autumn Witch, I think it is, from Peggy Collins, with the patchwork quilt. This is just like the little girl version of her. So, here we are. She's going to be another big one, it looks like. 25.6 by 34.3. So, let's see. Again, let me get my light situated, because she is not working to the way I want her to work. She will help hold my canvas, though. So here's the colors, the palette. I love it. These pinks are so pretty, like the fuchsia. We got some ABs in there, it looks like. We're going to have some 1 AB. There's more ABs down here. 2 of the Diamond Art Club Special Drills, their 6000 series. It looks like we're going to have some fairy dust as well. I think fairy dust is my favorite. But yeah, that's a really nice palette. The blues and the greens are pretty. Oh, they all complement each other. Okay, so I'm going to hold you guys up, and we're going to just do it this way. If you can see her, I'm having a hard time seeing what you guys are seeing because the light's in the way. Okay, so here she is. She's got a little sunflower on her head, which is adorable. Let me actually turn you guys this way. I mean, you won't be able to see the wide version of it. No, let me go back. Kind of like it this way. You get to see more of it. So yeah, she's so cute. I love the little moon on her hat. I don't know if you can see it, and maybe partially right here. I love all the little stars and her little sunflower. Look at the little stars hanging off her hat. and the leaves. And her little kitty down here that she's got on a leash, which also reminds me of my daughter. My daughter had her cat, and her cat would ride in a doll stroller. She would wear a dress, but she also walked on a leash. And my daughter actually took her to school one time for show and tell. And the kids all got to push the cat around in the stroller. So my daughter, when she was 3 years old, my sister gave her 2 kittens. They were brother and sister, and they were identical twins. And my daughter, being the nerd that she is, thanks to her mother and father, her cats were named Aragorn and Arwen of, you know, Lord of the Rings fame. Yeah, she was, my child was a Lord of the Rings buff, and that's okay. I am also, she actually did the Aragorn diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. I also am a Lord of the Rings fan. I have Lord of the Rings tattoo, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, but my wedding band is the One Ring. So, yes, there you have it. I am also a Lord of the Rings nerd. So let me just move these Diamond Art Clubs on my counter over here, and I will start unboxing the next bunch. I want to get these drills away too, so sorry. Again, I hope y'all have a good day. I'm trying to actually do a little bit of, not a collaboration, but thinking of maybe doing a whip together with my good friend Doretta, aka Chocolate Diamond. I think that will be fun. It'll be a good time. We don't live very far from each other, and you know, I have a huge craft room here with plenty of workspace, and she's more than welcome to come here and we can craft together. I'm sure my if my voice is fading in and out, it is because I am moving, but it is also because I am still getting over being sick. In the morning, sometimes my throat just doesn't want to hear it. Let me get another sip of coffee. Okay. I got these from Temu. And the reason I got these from Temu is I saw somebody posted a canvas on one of the events I'm doing. And yes, it was a dragon. And I thought it was so pretty that I kind of wanted to research and see where this person came from, where they got it from. But unfortunately, when people were asking her or him, where they got their canvas, they just didn't answer. So I did a Google search image to find it, to see if I could find it. And once I found it, I ordered it because it was so pretty. So 3 of these are the same because my daughter wanted one, and my friend Doretta wanted one as well. So this is very, very tiny. It's definitely a snack size. It's a 30 by 30. But it's who I like to call the Dragon Queen. I am a huge fan of Game of Thrones, and this reminds me of Daenerys Targaryen from the show. And this dragon, well, because it's got some gold in it and some green, it could either be Rhaegal or Viserion of Game of Thrones fame. So I thought it was very cute. So I wanted one, my daughter wanted one, and so did Doretta. So it's a round kit. They're already pre-bagged. There's only 18 colors, and it comes with your standard green boat and pink pen. So that is that one. So I'm not going to open all of these, you know, because it just doesn't work that way. You know, and of course, you can never get them in the same, back in the bag. Never get them back in the bag. Come on, kids. Okay. All right, so mine is back in its bag. So this is for my daughter, and then this is for Doretta. Let me just put her name on here. Of course, I don't know where my pens go, but here we are. Let me just put D, and I'll make sure she gets that. Okay. This next one is the one that I saw on that Facebook group and decided that I needed to have it. I would really like to be able to open. There we are. Okay. Same thing, comes with the green boat. This is also rounds. It's all blue, so your color palette is, you know, just very blue because it's like an ice queen or whatever. Clearly it's a 40 by 50 and it is bigger than the other one. But this was just, I thought, was stunning. Blue is not one of my favorite colors. I like it. It's just, I could, you know. However, this very sapphire blue-esque. Sapphire is my birthstone, so kind of felt like I needed to have it. But as you can see, she is very stunning and very pretty. It looks like, let me see, the glue is nicely poured. The detailing in the drill field looks good. The rendering looks good, but we'll see what it looks like when we start doing it, actually. Because I have found, I kind of think that, I've never bought from Temu. I have bought from Shein. And, you know, I have a couple kits that when I first started diamond painting, my husband and my daughter bought me from Amazon. And to be honest, I kind of feel like these smaller companies, Temu, and not that they're small, but for diamond painting, we'll just say, right? I feel like they've really come together, because I think they are, when I look at the kits that I got from Amazon back in 2021 and 2022, compared to what you get now from these type of companies, the China mail companies, exquisite. Like, they've come a long way. They definitely have stepped up their game a little bit. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed my unboxings. Again, I apologize in advance if I was all over the place with my camera. Again, unboxing is not normally something I do on my channel, but my friend pointed out to me that, you know, it's okay to do the same, unbox the same kit, because I may have a different perspective than the other person, or I may have a different follower than the other person, and, you know, it'll just help get information or get kids out there for more people to enjoy. So that being said, guys, I'm going to sign off. I need to get my rose library up here and get to work on that. So have a blessed day. Thanks for joining me here in the lair for my unboxings of 10 kits, no matter what size. Remember that roar in dinosaur means I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Have a roarsome day, and I will see you on the next one, guys. So take care and bye.